I saw a post. Your son had some run-in with the police.
Yeah, man. It it was a crazy situation out here in Bethlehem, man. They pulled my son over, and he goes to a mostly white school, kind of upscale charter arts type school. And man, frisked them and searched the car, in front. I mean, while school was letting out, so all the white kids passing by, seeing my black son hemmed up on the car, getting frisked. Was accused of, oh, I smell marijuana, which out here can I guess is enough to give license for them to search the car. So the cop basically lied,
Right.
because I mean, obviously he didn't find anything. Jaden wasn't impaired or anything like that. So, was hoping to find something, didn't, and ended up letting them go. So, we were leaning on them, and basically saying, listen, you owe an apology. I said, the facts, the evidence shows that my son was telling the truth, and that your officer, at the very least, was mistaken. At the end of the day, the chief finally called, because we were blowing them up, like you saw folks was calling. ACLU from Pennsylvania, my New Jersey contacts, the NAACP, everybody really leaned on them. And the chief called us yesterday and basically apologized, sending us a letter. And then we trying to have like a beer summit gone good in a day or two, so that they can kind of shake his hand and squash it.
The other way to go would have been, you don't hear from us, then you hear from my attorney. You didn't want to go that route?
Yeah, the hard part is that the officer didn't do anything illegal.
Well, did your son consent to the search?
Well, see, he doesn't have to. See the laws. That's the whole one of the reasons why I'm in this business, is because the laws are wicked the way they stand. So out here, he doesn't have to consent. So there's this smell doctrine or whatever. If they say I smell, which they can lie,
which is totally subjective, right?
Legal.
There's no objectivity to it.
Subjective,
right?
Exactly, totally subjective. In which case, we have no case.
This is one of my sticking points. And at this age, where it's no longer about us, it's about what we're going to leave behind.
Exactly.
The main thing that I advocate for is, in order for change to happen, we need today's Thurgood Marshalls. We need to be funding those lawsuits that change the laws. Because, like, you're right. If that's the law and we allow that to stand, then it'll always be a problem for the next kid.
Exactly. That's the issue. And so our only recourse was within the advocacy space to get a complaint out and to lean on them enough that at least they have to think twice. At least in the New Jersey context, these are the very types of things, work on daily. So really it is literally changing laws. A lot of people say, oh, you do prison ministry. No, I don't do any prison ministry. Like, my whole work is literally legislation, because we have a lot of bad law on the books. For our kids, man, it's all, like you said, there's two ways. It's either legislative change or litigation. You're 1,000% right. Those are the two mechanisms. So King, he worked on legislation. Thurgood Marshall was working on litigation.
Yeah. Yeah.